Hi everyone. I am going to do a quick Esuite training for everybody. I know I've been getting a lot of requests on how the best way to use your Esuite is and where to find a lot of things. Personally, I think the best way to learn your Esuite is to go in the back office and just play around. Click on your different tabs and find things. But hopefully a lot of the things I'm going to go over will help you quickly find what you're looking for and help you better run your business. So give me a second to pull it up here and then we will get started. All right, so as we know, when we log in, this is our home screen that we see right away when we get into our Esuite or our back office that we call it. So I'm just going to go from left to right here over the top of your panel to show you how to use all the different tabs. So first we're going to have your messages tab. This is a very new account, so there is not going to be really anything in it to show you guys. So I'm just going to show you how to utilize the tabs. I'm not really going to be able to actually show you how to do a lot of the things that I'll be talking about. So this works just like probably your email does. You can receive emails or send out emails. If you are marketing your website, make sure you go in here and check this every so often, because if somebody requests more information from you, this is where it will go. The next tab I will not click into since I am using somebody else's account. However, by the 8th of every month, you will be able to check your preliminary commissions in this commissions tab. And then just remember, those commissions do not get paid out until the 15th of every month. So you'll be able to check them, see on different levels how you're getting paid, so you can better understand your paycheck as you move up the ranks. So we'll have everything broken down for you. However, like I said, they won't deposit into your account or whatever you have set up onto your It Works card until the 15th of every month. The reports tab is probably what you will use the most. That's what I use the most. Go in here and play around. There's so much stuff in here. I'm not going to go over everything. Like I said, I'll probably do a part 2 to this, which will get more advanced into all the different things that you can do in your reports. But I'm just going to go over the basics right now. So Organization Explorer is the first tab that you will see. You will kind of get a breakdown of your very own profile. So you'll have your sign-on date, which you will want to remember, because every year you will want to renew your account before that date happens. You'll be able to see your rank, what your PBV is, so your personal business volume, which is just your volume and your loyal customers' orders, and then your group volume. So if you have any team underneath you, any distributors, it's going to be a total of all of your orders, your loyal customers' orders, your distributors' orders, and all of their loyal customer orders. So that's everything goes into that GV, that group volume. You'll be able to see if you're commission qualified. You'll be able to see if you're fast start qualified. You'll be able to see your auto ships that you have set up down here at the bottom, your ranks, and then leaderships above you. So if you ever need to reach up to higher ranks, you'll be able to see who your diamond, double diamond, triple, everyone above you is. So feel free to take a look at that. Also, this is a great spot, so you can search here for anybody within your organization, whether it be a loyal customer or a distributor. If you have somebody that you just want to check on, a lot of times if I get loyal customer questions on their orders, I'll just go and plug their name right into the search box here and pull up their whole account so I can see their profile, what they're ordering, when it's shipped, so on and so forth. Same thing with distributors. I'm able to track you guys that way by just plugging your name right into that box. Next here, there's a tree viewer. Some people love this. Some people don't use it as much. It's great to be able to project your volumes. Like I said, there's nothing on this account right now, but you can search by loyal customers, inactive or active. No distributors here yet, but you can search by those. Also see a lot of your own information in there. Some of these are more for your leadership, so I'll go over that in my segment 2 of this when I go diamond and above. Downline orders is a great one. I use this quite a bit just to track what orders are going in every single day for distributors and loyal customers. This is also great to keep tabs better help with customer service. So I can check here to see if credit cards are being declined on orders that are going through. So if I see that volumes have really dropped, I will take a peek in here to see if I'm seeing a lot of credit card declines, so I can go and reach out to those customers, see if I can help them with anything to make sure they get their orders. If things are being delayed and they're not getting their shipments, I can go and see when they were shipped, so on and so forth. So you'll be able to see all of your distributors and loyal customers, everybody that's on your team. You'll be able to see their orders right in this downline orders tab. So that is a great one to use. Also, volume total by distributor. So as you start building a team, it's going to be great to be able to see all of your teammates and their volumes all in one place. So it's going to go obviously by your highest ranked team member and then go down from there and their volume. So it'll tell you, you know, what their rank is, and then what their personal business volume and their group volume is. This is also a great place where I get to see a snapshot of who's commission qualified and who's not. So a lot of times by like the 15th of the month, I'll scan through here and just make sure all of my distributors are commission qualified, because I want to make sure that you guys are all getting paid. So if I can go through here and I see a lot of people aren't, I'll click on just to make sure they do have one set up to run by the 25th so that they are getting paid and not missing out on any promotions. So that's a great way to keep track of not only your gems and your leadership positions, but also everybody in your downline to make sure that everyone's where they need to be. Personally enrolled team is another good one. So anytime that you sign a distributor or loyal customer, they will pop up here. So anybody that you personally enroll into this company will pop up here. Like I said, once again, there's nobody to show you, but within the first 24 hours after enrolling that loyal customer or distributor, they will be highlighted green. So some of you know that you can move distributors and loyal customers to your downline if needed. And this is the easiest spot to do that from. So what you will do is you will find that loyal customer, say Billy Bob Joe, we just input as a loyal customer, and I'm going to move Billy Bob under Tiffany. So I'm going to go to this far right here. You're going to see there's this actions tab here, and there'll be a pull down tab. So you can click on it and they'll say email or move. Like I said, this is only available within your first 24 hours. You can hit the move option. I can type Tiffany's ID in there and hit verify distributor. Her name will come up so I can verify that I want to move that loyal customer underneath that distributor and hit move. It will be successfully moved. The volume will be moved and the loyal customer underneath that distributor. You can do the same thing with distributors as well to move them down to another distributor. So this is the easiest place to do that. Like I said, they will be highlighted green when they are available to do that within the first 24 hours. So there's a bunch of other things in here that you can see. Your loyal customers, your retail customers, your wrapper report. This one's one of my favorite. Downline activity. As you start growing a team, you will probably stalk this daily like I do. At first, it's not going to be sorted by date, which can be kind of confusing because you think that you would want to see it by, you know, first, second, third, fourth, and so on through the month. It actually organizes it by teams underneath you. So if you have, you know, a Ruby leg, it's going to have all the activity within that Ruby leg, and then all the activity with another Ruby leg that you have, or however your organization is set up. And then you'll also be able to see the date. So at first, you're just going to see a big snapshot of everybody and what's going on. So if you want to better sort that, I like using this level box over here. This is going to help us, like I said, better just sort what you're looking at every single day. Like I check this every single day, so I want it more organized. So the first thing I usually check by is enrollment date, so that I can check every single day what's going on just for that day. So I can hit today and I can hit search, and obviously, like I said, nothing will pop up here, but everything that my team is doing for that day will pop up. So any loyal customer that was signed, any distributor that was signed, and who signed them and who's their enroller will pop up here. So I like to use this because I'll give my shout outs to my team for signing loyals, distributors, and so forth. It lets me know who's working, who's not, kind of what's going on in your team. Like I said, if you're newer, you're probably not going to be checking this every day. As you build up in the company, you probably will, and you should be checking this every single day. Also, if people sign right onto your website and order. A lot of times for those maybe on your team that don't check this daily, they only have 24 hours, like I said, to move those loyal customers. So I want to make sure that I'm staying on top of this tab for daily activity, because heaven forbid you need that loyal customer to promote under a different leg. I want to make sure you have the option to move that. So, I'll reach out and say, great job on loyal today. If you do want to move that, make sure you do it within 24 hours, just in case that they missed that somebody had come to their site and signed up. So it's very important to stay on top of those. I think I'm going to skip over everything else in here right now. I don't think that those are used quite a bit. The next thing I'm going to go to is your rank. To be honest, the most I use this tab for is your charting beta. So although you guys have those paper charts that you can print out from your documents tab, we also have online charting. I like to use this because it will update your volumes daily and helps me keep better track of my charts and my team. So you can do your own charts, you can do your downline charts. What's nice is if you're going to chart for anybody on your team, you only have to do it once. So if I make a chart for you and you are underneath me on my team, that chart will then pop up underneath this segment on your charts as well. So anything that I can create, you guys can see if you're below me. So if you create charts for your team can then see those. So that's really, really nice. You guys aren't both having to create the charts. So if you want to create one for yourself, you just hit create. Here's a little trick for you guys. If you just keep it for March, since this month is March, it will erase and not update every single month. So I found this little trick out that if you extend out the date to say June, it's now going to update every month until June. So you don't have to keep replicating these charts over and over again. So, say I'm making a Ruby chart for myself, and I know it might take me a couple months to get there. I don't want to have to recreate my chart every single month. So I'm going to pull it out till June. I'm going to hit Ruby, give it a quick little title, and hit create. You can also, over here, do downline charts. So this one will let you do the same thing. You can go ahead and create a chart. This will let you search for your actual distributor, or you can put their ID right there. Same thing, you're going to want to pull down that month a couple months just to give you some more time so you're not having to recreate those. The rank they want to be in a title, hit create, and you can create those for your downlines as well. So I love doing that. The next is your documents library. If you are new in this company, I hope you are spending a lot of time in here. Really everything that you could ever need is right there for you. Our corporate does an amazing job of giving us so many tools. Right over here to the left is kind of our little quick links. For anything that you can think of, commissions, events, forms, if you need to print out any distributor forms, loyal customer forms, anything can be right in there for you. Social media, corporate approved photos, everything is right there. But you can also use the search tab here. So a lot of you are not super familiar with all of our products yet because you're quite new in the company. And you want to print out, say, a binder of all the product information. You can do that. So say you want the product information on Profit. You can just type in Profit, Ultimate Creamy Vanilla Chocolate. You can hit download. It's going to give you all the product sheets. So you can keep those on hand. As most of you know, we're not doctors. We're not going to memorize all the ingredients that are in everything. So if you feel like you need to have that, you can print up all the products. You can print out just a couple of them. Whatever you want, everything is right here for you. Also, what I love is if you guys start working on anybody internationally, you can start finding all the countries that we're in. I see a lot of people post, are we open here? Are we open here? Here's the answer for you. These are all of our international countries that we do business in. And if you get distributors there and you need to do a little bit more research, this is where I suggest that you go. When I started building my Canadian team, this is the first place that I went to just learn how business runs a little bit differently there. What's a go, what's not a go, what's compliant, what's not. Some countries have different products than we have. They don't carry our entire line. So this is exactly where you're going to get all that information. Utilize this tab because it's going to be so helpful for you. The next tab is our auto ship tab. So all of you should be setting up an 80 BV auto ship to be commission qualified. This is where you will edit that. So you can just hit view to view what you have coming. You can edit it. Whatever you do, make sure you hit save. On the upper right hand corner of all your auto ship stuff, if you change your credit card, if you change the date, if you change the products that you're going to be getting that month, if you do not hit save, it will not save your stuff. So make sure you do that. Your settings tab is anything you need to change of your personal information, your website, your email address, any of your shipping information. Also, a lot of you asked where you should find your 2015 1099s. Right here. Right here on that left panel, you will find your 1099 forms that you can print and use for your taxes. Obviously, if you're just signing for 2016, you do not need to know that yet, but your 2015 ones will be in there for you. I do not use this calendar very much. I actually use my phone to put on all my personal appointments. And for corporate events, I use the MyItWorks calendar, or myitworksevents.com. That's where you're going to find actual corporate events that we have going on, like the Itworks Use, the 121 missions, all of those. So this is just for your personal use if you want to input appointments that you have. Like I said, I personally use my phone, but it's there for you if you need it. Orders tab is great up on the top here. You're going to be able to place any of your own personal orders here, loyal customer orders, get your wrap rewards, enroll new customers. This is a very helpful tab. You're going to be able to do a lot of things. So let's start right in the beginning, where you can browse through the products and place any personal orders. So say you ran an auto ship this month, but then a new product came out and you wanted to order it right away. You didn't want to wait till your next auto ship. You can jump in here and just do a separate order at any time. And you're also going to be able to track the history of your orders here as well. So some of you don't know that you can actually move personal orders as well as loyal customers and distributors. So say you are 50 BV away from promoting to Ruby to get the $1,000 bonus, and you just want to place an order for 50 BV. You can go ahead and do that, and then it will pop up in your order history. Once again, it will be highlighted green, just like your loyal customers and distributors are and personally enrolled, and you have the option to move it. So she does have an order here that we can see. Obviously, it's not going to let us move it because it's older than 24 hours. So it does give you the option to track it. But there will also be an option here that says move. Same premise as the loyal customers and distributors. It's going to ask for a distributor ID that you want to move that order to. It can only be moved once, and it can only be moved down. And you can move that order volume to that distributor as needed. Just for your reference, know that you can only move you can only have 5 moves a month, so you cannot move more than 5 orders. And the max amount that we're allowed to move per month is 1,000 BV. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're moving around for product for promotion or whatnot, that those are the limits that we have on us. You can also see all of your loyal customer orders. Like I showed you guys in the other tabs, in the report tabs, there are a couple different places that you can see this, but this is just another snapshot where you can see all your loyal customer orders. Applicator rewards, one of our favorites, right? So as you guys know, you are going to get applicator rewards for every 2 loyal customers that you get within this business. And over here, it's going to show you a total of how many you have. So say you're just your first 30 days and you just got your first 4 loyal customers, you're then going to have 2 wrap rewards. So it's going to give you a 2 right here. And then you get to come over and pick whether you want a body wrap or a facial wrap. Make sure you are paying attention to which one you are ordering, because I know some people have gotten mad in the past that they've ordered the wrong ones. So make sure that you use your pull down, and you know, if you want 1 facial and 1 body, you put 1 and 1, and then it is free shipping. You can go ahead and order those at any time to be sent to you after you get them. It does take a couple days to show up, so if you guys are just now getting your 2 or 4 loyals, just give it a couple days. Sometimes it takes a quick minute to show up there. Also, if you guys are using your 120 product credit, you're going to go to this browse products. This is where you're going to place your order, and then in your payment option is where you're going to use that 120. So you'll place your whole order, and then instead of using a credit card, you'll pull down and be able to use that 120 BV to pay for that order. So this orders tab is also going to be used for that. And then hopefully we're going to start enrolling a lot of distributors and loyal customers. So this is where you're going to do that. Under that same tab, you're going to go to enrollment, and you can enroll a retail customer, a loyal customer, or a distributor. And once you click on these, it's just going to take you to their information and what to set up for them. So you'll put in their order first, whatever it is that they are looking to order, and then you'll hit next and kind of just follow the screens and start putting in their information from there. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I need to go too much into that for you guys. But you'll do the same thing with distributor as well, except for it's going to show the distributor kit. So that's the last kind of thing in the orders tab that I would use daily. The next one is really, really important. It's the It Works You. If you guys are new within this company, this should be one of the very, 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 very first tabs that you're going to in getting your training in. So It Works You training. Little short videos. Sometimes they're not the most exciting. But there's a lot of new things in here, so even if you're an older distributor, maybe go check it out, just so you stay on top of things. Things change all the time. They're adding great new resources and tools in here. The Wrap Party 5 fundamentals are new from conference this year, so those were great. Show you how to really rock your first wrap party. So make sure you guys are getting in here and doing your training. Us leaders always know who has done training and who has not by the questions that you're asking. So please make sure that's one of the first things you do so that you can better understand the products, the company, how to use your eSuite. All of those things are right in here for you, so make sure you do that. Last here on your panel is going to be our support tab. If you guys have any questions or concerns within the company and you don't want to sit on hold with customer service, the next best option is to create a ticket. So you will come here and you'll hit create new ticket. And say you have, questions on your commission or lost product or anything you can think of. There's kind of categories here. You're just going to best match works for you. So if you pick orders, if you don't want to transfer the order, you can submit a ticket. I like to just do it myself. But, there's lost order here. A bunch of different things. Obviously, you can pick what best describes what you're asking for or what problems you have. And then the one thing I do say is be very, very, very specific when you're writing these tickets, or you guys will play the back and forth game. So if it's ID numbers are required, if you're talking about different distributors, make sure you put in all the ID numbers, shipping, billing, anything that is needed. Be overly specific, because otherwise, like I said, it's going to be a back and forth battle and you're just going to get a little bit frustrated. So make sure when you guys submit that, a lot of people think that they're going to get an email or a notification when these tickets are answered. As soon as they answer these tickets, as soon as you submit them, they will show up right here under open tickets, and a ticket number and the subject and everything that you put on here will be right here. As soon as these tickets are answered, they are then dropped into the closed ticket box. So you actually have to come back here to view the response. So you go into closed tickets and then you click on your ticket number. It'll pop up and their response will be there to your ticket. So make sure that you're diligent in going back into these tickets and checking the response, because you are not going to get a notification or an email. So they can sit there for 2 weeks and you're still waiting for a response when the response was probably there within the next 24 hours. They're usually pretty quick. Also, just a quick little note, we are doing internal communications with our company here. This is our corporate. They go straight there. So be really polite in these. If you were face-to-face with our corporate team, I doubt you would be rude. So I know some things are urgent or we get a little bit upset. But please try to be polite in these. I always try to do smiley faces and thank yous and hellos. And, they are spending a lot of their time reading and responding and trying to help us out. And our corporate team is amazing. So please just make sure that you're polite when you're writing these. And, you never know who's reading these or who they're going to. And your name is attached to them. So just keep that in mind. I think that is everything that I wanted to go over with you guys today. I wanted to keep it somewhat short and quick. So hopefully I answered all the questions that you guys wanted out of this. Like I said, we'll try to do a follow-up with you, maybe a diamond and above eSuite training, just to show you couple more things that come into play at leadership levels. But that should help you guys get started. Go in, start playing around with all those tabs. Hopefully it better helps you run your business and get going. So good luck, everyone. Have a great day. See ya.